So here it is, roughly around 50 days left till the date of the yoga festival. So what ended up happening was at maybe 2 weeks ago, I was told that the yoga festival couldn't take place here at this location. So I ran out to Kernville, met with a number of people that owned some different retreats along the river, and selected mountain river retreats and campground. And made a deal with them for the entire 15-acre site right on the river. So it was fairly expensive. They wanted $6,000, of course, which I didn't have, and all of the tickets that I had sold for this location, I had to issue a refund, including for all of the rooms. So just really overwhelmed, just taking on this process virtually on my very own, with no help from anybody anywhere. And it's here with 50 days left. The reality of the details that I'm not really familiar with, and so there's so much piled on my plate. Organizing the volunteers, setting all the stage areas for the teachers to teach, getting all of the vendors that paid for a 10 by 10 spot. Where are they going to go? What who's in charge of all that? Parking, stupid bug. How's just everything. And so just the numbers concerned me, because at this point, just to break even, the numbers are around 150 people. So if I can get the maximum of 250 to 300 paid tickets sold, obviously there would be a little left over to cover my expenses. But basically it's a break-even point. And so I'm left with, do I even continue? Do I postpone it to there's a larger location? Do I just cancel the whole thing and apologize to everybody? The longer I wait, the worse it would be. So anyway, I haven't even checked my email from the weekend, because I sent everybody an email expressing my disappointment with everybody's participation. I figured all of the teachers would be, excitedly posting and sharing about the festival, trying to build it up, as well as their credibility, their personal brand, and how it's attached to the festival. I thought only really great things. But in reality, people were just taken for granted that they were just going to come up here and teach at this really great festival. But the reality is, without their participation and their bringing their students and followers, there won't be anybody. So I just wanted to document everything I was doing. And these are things that I don't, again, I have no business trying to run a festival. But a list of all of our teachers, the list of the volunteers, what are they going to do? Who's going to be in charge of them? Here's all these fantastic rock star teachers that are looking to me to pull off the event of a lifetime. So it's really overwhelming, trying to have 3 different stage areas plus a spot by the river for meditations, Reiki type sessions, healing gong music. The main area, the pavilion. So I thought I'd just show and document this website. I didn't know how long it would even be on here and if this project would continue. So Bhavas Fest, this is the Facebook page, and you can see that I have 3,000 friends. These are all yogis, 90% or more, are all in California. And Ubiquitous Love Tribe is a band that's coming. Erica Burkhalter, she's organizing a trip to India. She's one of the teachers coming. This is Christelle Rayner. She owns Rise Yoga HB out of Huntington Beach. The Yoga Festival website is bhavasfest.com. That shows the schedule. This is another festival called Wanderlust. And I was envisioning something along those lines. This is Ariel Cohen, the girl with purple hair. She's coming to teach. And this woman here is just absolutely fantastic. Jean Heilman, she's a great teacher coming to teach. And so that's the Facebook page. And then I'll take you to the website. Now I built all of this from scratch. So here's the website. It talks a little bit about the accommodations. These are all the pictures. You click on that, it'll give you detailed information about each one of the photos and so forth. That's the home page. Instructors and presenters. Now these are all top teachers from California and around the world that have graciously agreed to come teach at a festival that I envisioned as being, spectacular. Jean Heilman, David Sandoval, Rebecca Fink, Maria Zavala, Denise Stanek. We have Danielle Fowler, Nicole Elaw, Edward Reeb. He does a podcast about yoga. Erica Burkhalter, Edward Reeb. These are all fantastic teachers. Peter DeBellis, he does healing gong work. Josie Kramer, she's organizing a trip to Africa, trying to make a difference. Nick is a guy from 5 Element Fitness, does fire spinning, and his story is fantastic. Now Swaj, he's coming all the way from Arizona. He's my Lotus brother. And, these people are fantastic. Camilla Nair is agreed to drive all the way from San Jose, which is, a good 5.5 hour drive just to support the community, really. Courtney Parkin, these 2 girls that own Core Movement, Danielle Stewart. And so I built this website from scratch, the music and the venue, which the venue is the campground now, which I put all this together. So again, if you click on each picture, it'll give you the details about each item. And so there's the map of the retreat, which shows the 15 acres. And the guy wants his money to secure the site, and I believe his last email said that he's gotten some calls for the venue, and he's had to, unfortunately, because I didn't give him the deposit yet, is rent out a couple of spots. So here's Julian Forrest. He's coming all the way from Arizona. Kamini Natarajan. She's from India. So we have some other ones that I actually haven't had a chance to put up there yet. Some of our vendors that are coming. And so this is Zentine and Go Macro. I contacted. They're going to participate and send stuff for the gift bags. And Zentine, they're actually going to set up a booth here. The glass blowing, Philip, he's a good friend of mine. And I have a bunch others which I haven't had time to put on the website. And so then we have the schedule. We have our sponsors. And, become a sponsor. Presenter, volunteer. Somebody wants to be a volunteer, they just click on that, and then the page opens, and it gives them all the information regarding becoming a volunteer. And so they fill this information out, and so I designed this as well. This is just a ton of work that I've had to do, and I've spent every single day, and I don't even know if we're going to continue. It looks like, according to the Facebook page, everybody's excited. They started posting, hopefully we could sell that many tickets, 200 tickets. I'll make a little bit of money to cover my expenses, and the teachers will have a great festival right on the river. It's just one thing after another. Is that, I was expecting a lot of help, a lot of work from other people. It was told it was going to be a group effort. Why would I pick a yoga festival? Number one, I don't know anything about festivals, and number two, I don't know anything about yoga. Although today is my 12th day in a row of doing yoga, and that has been a fabulous experience, and I'm looking forward to my future that yoga takes me in. So I can feel a benefit, and I'm excited to see where that leads. Anyway, until next time, here's reporting live from the adventure of a lifetime.